to Fertility Focus. This weekly minisode is designed to help you improve your fertility. Every Tuesday, I'll be focusing on actionable steps to help you take control of your own trying to conceive journey. I'm Maria. I'm a personal trainer specialising in fertility. Whether you're preparing for IVF, managing your BMI, or ready to throw everything you have at your own trying to conceive journey, tune in each week to hear more. In this week's show, I am talking about weight management, but without any mention of the C word. And by that, I mean calories, just to be clear. Weight management isn't just about food. In fact, I'd say a very small proportion of it is actually about food. So keep listening to hear my 5 tips on how to manage your weight, none of which involve calorie counting. Number 1. Eat at the same time every day. Why? Well, so many reasons. Firstly, it then becomes part of your routine. You will become consistent in when you are eating, and this helps you become consistent in what you are eating. Your body will get used to it, and you can plan to eat at regular schedules, which makes it far less likely your blood sugar will drop. And then you will end up avoiding the chocolate that we all reach for when our blood sugar goes through the floor. Secondly, eating at the same time every day makes sure you do actually eat. All too often we forget to eat at a reasonable time. We're busy, we have jobs. And the problem is we get really hungry and end up binging later on. Now this is good for no one. Thirdly, when you eat at the same time every day, you can plan everything else around your meals, and this includes going to the gym and going to bed on time to make sure you get a good night's sleep. Number 2, plan when you're going to eat. Now I know this sounds very similar to my first point, but they're actually quite different. The planning part has to come first, because if you don't plan for this, it won't happen. So what does the planning part look like? Well, it does involve a bit of effort. You have to plan, but I'm not going too far down this rabbit hole. But this is where intention setting Sunday comes in. If you want to have a productive week, you have to plan for it. This is not going to happen on its own. There is a formula to improving your health and fitness. This is not magic. I wish it was, but it is not. So you have to sit down with your diary, plan on what you're going to eat and when you are going to eat. Literally, write in your diary, on Monday, 6 p.m, eat dinner. And ideally, write what you're going to eat for dinner at Monday at 6 p.m. Stick it on your fridge, stick it up on your kitchen cupboards, stick this list wherever you need to, but please plan for it, time and food, and stick to the plan. Number 3, consider your NEAT. What is this, I hear you say? Well, NEAT stands for Non-Exercise Activity Thermogenesis. And while it sounds complicated, it simply refers to the energy used when you're carrying out any daily activity that isn't a kind of structured, formal type of exercise. Now, this is really important when you have a desk job. You can go to the gym 5 times a week and not really see progress because that hour in the gym cannot make up for the 8 hours a day, the 40 hours a week you spend sitting down. It just doesn't work. So build the NEAT in. These activities include things like walking the dog, housework, gardening, playing with nephews or nieces. Basically, NEAT is moving in a non-workout specific way, but it makes a massive difference to your progress. Number 4, sleep. And yes, I am talking about sleep again. Why? Because sleep is everything. It is important for your endocrine system. It's important for recovery and repair. It's important for you being able to make healthy choices and not being too exhausted to care. Start simple. Buy an alarm clock and swap it for your phone. Get your phone out of the room. I promise you it will help in so many ways. Not just the effect of the light on the screen, but also psychologically. You are much more able to switch off when the phone isn't sitting there right next to you. Number 5, drink water. Water isn't just a delicious thirst quencher. Water can aid weight loss by boosting your metabolism, promoting the feeling full, and reducing calorie intake. Drinking water before meals can help to reduce your appetite, which in turn leads to smaller portion sizes. And staying hydrated also helps the body to burn fat more efficiently. And the other thing is, if you are quenching your thirst through things like sugary drinks and squash, replacing these sugary drinks with water massively reduces your calorie consumption, which in turn supports your weight management goals. So when I say weight management is about more than the C word, this is what I mean. And to be honest, improving your overall health and fitness is linked to everything I have said here as well. Weight loss or weight management is not an isolated activity. Improving your health is not an isolated activity. Everything links together. And when it comes to fertility, I stand by my mantra. Your health is your fertility, and your fertility is your health. If you really want to make sure you work out regularly with people who truly understand what you're going through, then follow me on Instagram at fitness_fertility, where you will find my community of thousands of women who are also trying to conceive. And if you can't wait to work out, head over to fitnessfertility.com and sign up for my awesome free workouts. Don't forget to subscribe to the Fitness Fertility podcast and tune in every Friday to hear interviews with fertility experts and in-depth discussions on all aspects of fitness and fertility. And one more thing, please share the show, because you never know who's struggling and may need that little bit of extra help.